everyone, we are in week 10 of kindergarten. So this week is Red Ribbon Week. We're going to be creating a book called The Best Me is Drug Free. It includes lots of activities about how we are going to be taking care of our bodies. And I'm going to discuss a little bit how we talk about specifically Red Ribbon Week in kindergarten in just a moment. But if you haven't already seen, the wonderful room parents put out a sign-up sheet for Halloween party just donation. So if you can look at that and see if there's anything you'd like to donate, we would appreciate that. And you can also volunteer to sign up for that day. Trick or Treats is this Friday, so I hope you can make it. And if you are at the store and you see some adult socks, we are collecting socks for homeless people in our community. So that would be part of Socktober. And there's a box in front of the classroom. This week we're learning, we're continuing our Respect Life Week discussion, so different activities about how we could respect just different areas of life. So our world, people who are tiny or big, or in just different general things that have friendship, so stuff like that. Reading, we're talking about the letter A. We're distinguishing between the ah sound and the ah sound, so there's different middle vowel sounds. And we're talking about author and illustrator as well. And we have a new super kid named Alf. In our writing, we're going to be starting to dictate sentences, so knowing the difference between letters, words, and sentences, and using all three, as well as practicing our letters. In math, we are continuing our geometry, 2D shapes, rectangles, hexagons, and putting two shapes together to make new shapes, such as using two triangles to make a diamond shape. In science, we're talking about the parts of a pumpkin and the life cycle of a pumpkin. So it starts at a seed and then becomes a big pumpkin, as well as finishing up our nocturnal animals discussions. And you'll see that in the reading log. For homework on Monday, you'll notice that I connected the reading log to the rest of the packet. That's because the first Monday's homework is reading the book and coloring it in. So I am a spider. You'll have their child write their name on it because this is theirs to practice in the classroom after they're done. I am a spider. I have hairy legs, so they can color that in. I do not have a skeleton inside of my body. I eat insects. I spin webs. This is a great sentence because they can sound out spin and webs. I have many enemies. And then having them write their fun fact on the back, or you can help write that for them. In addition, on Monday, they can just read that book, or you can add more books. But you'll see that on the back it says flat shape, so they'll color all the squares in. So noticing that this is a rectangle, but this is a square, and squares come in different shapes. So this is a square and this is a square because squares have 4 equal sides, and this trapezoid wouldn't be. Now, we also discussed that if a square is turned on its side, this is also a square. It's not a diamond shape because it's not diagonal lines, they're equal lines. So rectangle, square, triangle, they would color in this square. These would not be considered a square because they're not filled in, and they need to have the vertices. So this and this would be the only 2 squares. And then as well, it'd be this one, this one, this one, because these are 3D shapes, they're cubes. So hopefully your child is a genius at that one. On Tuesday, they'll be practicing their ah sound. The beginning of alpha makes the ah sound, so they will be coloring in the things that start with ah. So cup would not, astronaut would, apple would, van would not, alligator would, fish would not, but ant would. So coloring in those ones. And similarly to Monday night's homework, they will be coloring in all the rectangles, so practicing the rectangle shapes. On Wednesday, they will be circling all the letter A's that they see, so both lowercase and uppercase. They'll circle the pictures that begin with A, so ant, alligator, and apple, and then tracing the capital and lowercase A's. And the homework for that night will be to color in all the triangles. So all the shapes that have 3 vertices and 3 sides. It is also, both of these shapes, they don't have to be equal sides because it has 3 vertices and 3 sides. So finishing that page. And then on Thursday, they're practicing their lowercase a and coloring in all the circles and hexagons on the bottom. So hexagons have 6 sides and 6 vertices, and so they'll be practicing that this week as well. And that is it on the homework. But if you notice, going back to the newsletter, that it is Red Ribbon Week. So some of the things on Monday, they can match their friends. So that's free dress. They can match it doing anything they want to. On Tuesday, they can wear a sports jersey. I would say it's going to be hot, so if it's something that's hot, maybe a t-shirt instead of a sweatshirt. They can wear pajamas on Wednesday, but also again, the pajamas need to follow the free dress code. And on Thursday, they can wear a nerdy attire or tie-dye, so use your best judgment for that one. And on Friday, they can dress up as a superhero. And just the little things, I want to thank all the volunteers. Naps, make sure that the towel is a normal size. There's a lot of really large towels, and we don't have room for really large towels, so make sure that there is a normal size. And if you have any comments or concerns, you can always email me, and parent conferences are coming up in November, so just to put that on your calendar. And have a great week. That is it.